Hello, everybody. Welcome to Forward Media News. This is not a show tonight. This is not a show. I will be on at 6:30 to 9 tonight, but I just wanted to come on and let everybody know about my policies, my streaming policies because the other day yesterday I had you know uh, there was mixed conversations going on, about 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 a lot of things. So I mean, that's why tonight. That's why I want to post policies up, my policy up there, so that way people can see it. You know what I'm saying? So that way there's no actually confusion when I'm on my show, when my co-host is discussing things, and other people that are on there discussing things too. So I'm gonna go to actually Facebook. I'm gonna go to Facebook, and I'm gonna get my policy up there. So um, policy. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm gonna get my policy going. And it's right here. I'm gonna go down here. Share screen. It's right there. I'm gonna go back up here, and well, the reason why I have this policy is because there was, I had a little bit of trouble yesterday on my live stream, and honestly, I really don't want to, have this again. So that's why I'm going to do this. Let's see here. I get to, hold on one second. So, all right. The policy is live stream policy. One, no profanity or slur, no swearing, slur, or offense languages for any kind. Two, let everyone speak. Do not interrupt everyone. Get their turn. Three, respect all options. Disagree respectfully. Four, debate the issues, not the people. No personal attacks. Five, request sources is allowed. Ask for evidence politically and respectfully. Six, abuse and consequences. One, first comment removed. Warning. Second, first week timeout. Third, first month timeout. Fourth, permanent banned. Treat immediately banned. Then seven, no fake accounts. That's what I basically don't want. So that's my policy. So tonight I will be on. Uh, I will be on tonight at 6:30, and we will be discussing a lot of things. We'll be discussing a lot of things, and a lot of policies, issues, things things that are really going on, things that are important. But if there is things that you want to share, you know what I'm saying? Um, you can ask, okay? You can if you want to share things. You know what I'm saying? Like say you want to talk about things like say you want to talk about public safety. You know, you could talk about public safety. All right. If you want to talk about homeless, you could talk about homeless. If you want to talk about people that have an addiction, you could talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But that is my policy. You know, uh, and my show is all about giving uh, giving everybody a voice, okay, and everybody a chance to talk. So that's my policy. So and I'm going to take a picture of this, and wow, I get a lot. So I'm gonna actually take a picture of this so that way I could actually post it up there. So uh, online, yeah, so people can actually see it. So yeah, yeah. So this is my yep. So this is question, Dave. Is there heat assistance this year? Yes, there are heat assistance this year. There is. Um, you would have to, you know, you would have to actually. Good evening, Corey Reynolds. So you would have to go on, go to CFC, and go fill out the application at CFC. So basically there is. Uh, yes. Um, because my wife already got the actually application. So if you can go to CFC and go get your heating assistant. They're giving out the application. If you didn't receive one, I suggest that you would actually go up there and go get one. Um, so that way you guys can have your your bills paid. So yeah, it's but yeah, so that way you guys can have your bills paid. CFC will provide assistance to low income families. Make sure that you guys you know decide to bring. Let me hold on here. Bring proof of yes. Bring proof of address. Your income, whatever you get, and yeah. So bring proof of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna need it. So proof of address, how much you make, and yeah, and then they'll basically give it to you. So yeah, so they'll basically give it to you. Uh, yeah. So proof of address. I think you have uh, proof of address. I think four. I think 4 pay stubs. I think 4 pay stubs. Hello. I think 4 pay stubs will do. Yeah, so that's what you need. So actually do that. I'll tell you, having CFC really helps. It really helps matters. Um, so it does, and I actually love it. So good guys, Mister Corey is walks there. Good, Mister Corey works there. Man, Mister Corey. Yeah. Let's go to CFC and go ahead and go and fill out the application. So, but since I'm on, um, I got a lot of people on right now. So, yes. So, Justin, yeah. So get there and get your application going, and you and everybody, so that way you can have your fuel assistant. We want everybody to have their fuel assistant. So this is wild. This is all brand new to me, and well, I mean, the Earth and stuff all the way around. This is all like brand new to me. So, and I'm glad that I can get to have it. Uh, yeah. So yeah. Um, I mean, yeah, and plus, hey, you guys, go up to South Main Street and go to Christopher Silver's restaurant. He's got some excellent, coffee up there, donuts and stuff over there. So Christopher's restaurant on South Main Street. I was there today. Oh, I mean, you wouldn't believe the pastry I had today. Oh, it was awesome. So let me see here tonight. Uh, Why I'm on, I want to see if I can talk about a little bit about some things. Let's see here. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what we got. I talked about my policy that I have. Yeah. So I talked about my policy, and you know, and having that policy up there like that will benefit me. Will benefit me, and it will also benefit a lot of other people too as well. So each broadcast that I do, I will put that policy up there for everybody to see, because I want everyone. Okay, I want everyone to have a voice, whether you are a Republican, Democrat, Independent. I want everyone to have a voice, because everyone has different opinions, okay, on things. So I want everyone to have a voice. So, right. So I will be on later on tonight at 6:30 with Annalisa and my co-host Annalisa, and is also going to enjoy this because I got the whole universe right here. So this is awesome. Oh, yep, this is awesome. I like it. So, uh, and matter of fact, I'm going to take a picture of this right now and show her, and show this to her because she's going to love this. Uh, I got the whole universe in my hand now. Yeah, yeah, I got the whole universe. I got the whole universe in my hand. Wow. So, but I'll be on tonight at 6:30, and we're gonna talk about issues like we always do, and yeah. Let me see what I can talk about for the time being here. So let me see here. Let me see here. Let me see here. And I want to thank yesterday I didn't get to thank the veterans. Thank them for their service yesterday because we were so busy talking about like other things. So I wanted to thank thank the veterans. Hey Eric, hey Eric, how you doing? Um, I was just on tonight. I'm just on right now. I was just talking about my policy that I put up there, and so I was just talking about my policy that I put up there. I could also read out the policy again. I'm going to read it out one more time so that everybody knows what's going on. So hold on one second. Let me find it. Okay, I got it right here going. Okay, live stream policy. One, no profanity or slur, no swearing or slur, offensive language of any kind. Let everyone speak. Do not interrupt everyone. Get their get their turn. Respect all options. Disagree respectfully. Debate the issue, not the people. No personal attacks. Request sources is allowed. Ask for evidence politically and respectfully. Abuse and consequences. One, first offense, comment removed, plus that's a warning. Second, 1 week timeout. Third, 1 month timeout. Fourth, permanent banned. Treat immediate banned. No fake accounts. That's what I don't want. Okay. I don't want no fake accounts. So the policy is there. The policy is there. Matter of fact, I even posted it up on Facebook, and I want everybody to have a voice. Okay. I want everyone to have a voice, whether if you're a Democrat, Republican, independent. I don't care. I don't care. I want everyone to have a chance to speak, and I want everyone to have a chance. Okay, it's like if you come on my show, if one person is talking, you mute your mic until it's your turn. You know what I'm saying that's what my show's about. My show's about respect. Okay, whether you agree with that person or you don't agree, have respect. That's all. That's all I ask, because I had a problem yesterday on my show, and because my co-host was talking about ice, and the other person didn't like the idea, and then things started heating up, and I don't want that on my show, because spent I spent uh, I spent uh, a few years building this show. Okay, and I had my show at BCC. So I had my show at BCC. My show was the Linda and David Mead show at one when I first started. That was back in 2015. Okay, and then it went to Ron Cabral. Then it went to Ron Cabral. Then it was me and Ron Cabral. And then after that, then the show uh, went to the David Mead show. then now it's Fall River Media News now. So I had this show for decades, quite a few years, and since 2015, and now we're in 2025, going into 2026. So I had this show for a very long time, and it is popular. You know what I'm saying? So you know, and so it is popular, and I am on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Uh, Wednesdays and Thursdays from 6:30 to 9. But next Thursday I will not be on because I've been in. Next Thursday I won't be on because I've been invited to a dinner. I've been invited out to a dinner. So so I will come on when I come back the next day. I'll come on. That'll be a Friday, so I'll come on at 6:30 to 9 o'clock, and I'll give you guys a good show. So and yeah. So I want to thank you guys for listening, and Eric, uh, thanks, thank you. Yes, that is a great policy, and because I really want to keep my live stream, so I have to protect my live stream. So okay, but it's up there, and I want you guys to actually go. And and also what I also want to talk about before I leave here. I mean, I I have AI, artificial intelligence, okay, and I create all these things. Fall River, Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying? Job creation. It's usually up there. And matter of fact, I want to show you that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to actually get that out. I want to show you that too. Hold on. All right, so we're gonna go to job creation here. So let me see, Facebook. Let me see. Let me see. Oh wait, what am I doing? Let's see here. Hold on. David. Need. Oh, there's only one thing that's popping up there. Let's see what else is popping up. Let's see here. All right, hold on, let me share something to a page. No, I can't get it to share. I don't know why. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Let's see if it showed up. When you're not actively using the app, in the background it pings your server every hour. It checks progress and checks some stuff. It checks the app's integrity, checks some policies and stuff. Basically, this app is. Yeah, I just want to see. No, but didn't show up. All it's doing is checking for cloud progress. Maybe. Let's see. Wait, hold on. I think it did show up. I'm just trying to get it. People. I mean, uh, gosh, trying to get this thing going. I don't understand why it's not didn't take it. Let's see here. I just want to get some things out there. Well, I'm going to talk about this right here. This is what I generated. Okay, this is the recount. Yeah, everybody's talking about that recount. That recount's going to be like on a Saturday or something. Saturday at 9 o'clock. Boomer needs 18 people. Boomer needs 18 people to be there down at the government center at 9 o'clock. So yes, he needs 18 people to be there. This Saturday. Yes, at 9 o'clock. So yeah, it's at 9 o'clock. James Kilgis, I'm gonna be on tonight, so don't worry about it. I'm gonna be on tonight. I just wanted to show. I just wanted to show a few things. My policy. I've already talked about that. So I've already talked about the policy, and now I want to talk about the fight. I'm going to talk about this. Um, See, when we talk about the fire station, okay, when we talk about upgrading on a fire station, this is what I intend, okay, uh, and this is what I intend. See, that's what you call an upgrade right there, okay, fire station right there. So that's an upgrade. You could sit on this side. So right now I got the whole world in my hand here. So this is like a upgrade right here. So when I talk about fire station, right, this is how a fire station should look like. You know what I'm saying? An upgrade. Okay. So that way, um, we can have, you know, that way we can have a good fire station. This is how we improve public safety. Okay. So I mean, that's the new Bedford, the Bedford Street Fire Station should actually look just like this, almost about. So we'll be talking about that tonight too. Um, so we'll be talking about a bunch of stuff tonight. I just want to, show some things here. And yeah, the recounts tonight. I mean Saturday. Yeah, so the recounts Saturday, 9 o'clock, and Boomer Amro wants 18 people to be there. So if anybody wants to go there, please go. I'm saying please do so because, um, and so that way we can watch the actual. That way we can watch the actual recount happen. So yeah, so and I'm gonna show James this because this James, I'm gonna show him this. Look at this. This is like really awesome. This is look at this. This is my new StreamYard. That is my new StreamYard, James. That's what it's going to look like later on tonight. Yeah. So yeah, well, this is what my stream is going to look like tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna have other people on tonight at 6:30 to 6:30 to 9 o'clock. Yep. Yeah. So I'm gonna take this, share this out, and yeah. So yep, this is my what do you call it? But no, but yeah. Uh, so this is my new stream yard right here. So uh, but anyways, um, let's see. I want to. Let me see. See if I did take a picture of that. That's I'm on everybody's phones now. Yeah, I'm on everybody's phones now. So yeah, I'll probably be on everybody's phones. Let's see, maybe. Yeah, yeah. So I'm be on everybody's phones. So let's see what else we can actually talk about while I'm on. Let's see. Uh, yeah. So let's see. The former mayor, Will Flanagan, he's doing okay. So he's doing okay for himself. Um, and but again, he's not out of the woods, and we hope that he gets better soon. Mayor Will Flanagan was my boss. I'm saying at the Rodman Street Stop and Shop before he became a prosecutor and a lawyer, and before he became a successful businessman. And Mr. Flanagan is a great guy. I'm saying, and he didn't deserve any of this, to happen to him the way they did. Um, so crime's really high here in Massachusetts. It is. Crime is very high here. And, those of you that don't live here, okay, or those of you that did live here and moved out, you should know that that crime is high. So crime is not, crime is not down. I mean, just the other day, somebody got stabbed. At Burlington Coat Factory. So crime is not down, and I don't want to, hear Mr. Coogan saying that crime is down because crime is not. Because if crime was down, okay, if crime was down, then none of this stuff will none of this stuff that you see today uh, wouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So, Shockton 2026 report that dropped Schumer shutdown torpedoed the Democrats ahead off in the 2026 election, which is wow. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. community member is to remember the honor of Fall River and Swansea icon. Fall River citizens representative various organizations are gathering to remember the community leader, veteran, coach, and friends with a beach dedication. Yeah, he passed away. He passed away. Sorry for your loss. You know, and it's now look at this. A Woonsocket man is facing charges after he allegedly. You know what? I'm going to go to Facebook. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to go. Well, he's actually Woonsocket man is actually facing charges after allegedly causing a few car crashes and situations on Tuesday morning. Police said that they found a multiple bags of drugs, cancel, and his clothes included cocaine, fentanyl, and fake uh, aspartame containing with fentanyl in it. Wow, it's great, awesome, man. A veteran and Boston firefighter charged with the year of child abuse. Yeah, my gosh. A longtime Boston firefighter stands accused of child and human trafficking of a individual under 18 for sexual service and disturbing charges against him. His young daughter of his girlfriend of all over 6 years prior. Wow, unbelievable, unfortunate. So I mean, that's scary. Let's see here. I'm gonna go to YouTube because I want to play something here. I might as well just come on for a little bit since I'm on. And I'll be on tonight at 6:30 to 9. I just want to play. Let me see. Give these guys something extra today. Oh. Oh, you know what? I gotta do this. Could open up a tab. Yeah. You know, this all this stuff right here, and the shutdown. Let's see.
Things get back to normal.
So here's what we've learned so far. Back pay for the nearly 1.4 million federal workers who were furloughed or working without pay will vary by agency. Senate staffers will begin getting paychecks again tomorrow. As for air travel, it's still feeling the effects and probably will for some time. There were nearly 1,000 flights canceled today, and workers who haven't received a paycheck in weeks will still have to wait for their back pay.
Also today, we learned some transportation security officers who showed exemplary service during the shutdown will receive $10,000 bonus checks.
And Smithsonian museums will begin reopening tomorrow. Here's Ivan Rodriguez with more details.
The U.S. government is finally back open, but the fallout continues.
It costs about $15 billion a week, and it accumulates to maybe 1.5% of GDP.
While there's relief for travelers,
I am happy that it'll get back to some kind of normalcy.
Flight delays and cancellations are expected to linger as air traffic control facilities staff back up. Thursday, nearly 1,000 flights were canceled due to those staffing issues. FAA mandated cuts to keep the airspace safe and unrelated reasons. It remains unclear when regular operations will resume.
It's going to take a long time. The problem is that the cascading effect that has occurred during the government shutdown is going to just kind of build on top of itself.
Across federal agencies, the hundreds of thousands of furloughed workers will have to address a more than 6-week backlog of work, from food safety inspections to NASA operations to tax refunds. Federal workers say it takes time to get things back up and running. And the battle on Capitol Hill still isn't over. There are no guarantees Congress will extend the health care subsidies set to expire at the end of the year, something demanded by Democrats as Affordable Care Act enrollees brace for premium increases.
It went from $400 that we're paying right now to $1,975 for the same policy.
The legislation also only funds most of the government through January, which means in less than 3 months, the government could close its doors again. In Atlanta, I'm Ivan Rodriguez.
Wow, yeah. I mean, look at that. The government could close their doors again. Imagine that. Wow.
It's very important what has taken place, because we've seen how good government can be and how bad government can be if people don't know what they're doing. For the past 43 days, Democrats in Congress shut down the government of the United States in an attempt to extort American taxpayers for hundreds of billions of dollars for illegal aliens and people that came into our country illegally, from gangs, from prisons, from mental institutions. They wanted to pay them $1.5 trillion, which would have really hurt our healthcare businesses and our recipients at levels never seen before. Today, we're sending a clear message that we will never give in to extortion, because that's what it was. They tried to extort, the Democrats tried to extort our country. In just a moment, I'll sign a bill exactly like we asked Democrats to send us all along, many days ago. This cost the country $1.5 trillion, this little excursion that they took us on. Republicans never wanted a shutdown and voted 15 times for a clean continuation of funding. There's never been a time when one or the other party ever didn't sign a continuation. It's just a continuation, not a big deal. It's a continuation, and we'll talk later. Yet the extremists in the other party insisted on creating the longest government shutdown in American history, and they did it purely for political reasons. I want to thank Speaker Mike Johnson, Senate Majority Leader John Thune, as well as House Majority Leader Steve Scalise, Majority Whip Tom Emmer, and numerous other great Republican leaders and congressmen and senators who are here and frankly spent a long time in Washington getting this thing to go away. I also want to thank the broad coalition of Americans that stood with us in this fight to reopen government, including the Teamsters, the American Federation of Government Employees, the Fraternal Order of Police, AMVETS, the National Small Business Association, the American Farm Bureau, the American Trucking Association. These are all incredible patriots. The Airlines for America, the Allied Pilots Association, the National Air Traffic Controllers Association, and many, many others, unions and non-unions. Over the past 7 weeks, the Democrats' shutdown has inflicted massive harm. They caused 20,000 flights to be canceled or delayed. They departed so many times, so late. People were hurt so badly. Nobody's ever seen anything like this one. This was a no-brainer. This was an easy extension. But they didn't want to do it the easy way. They had to do it the hard way. And they look very bad, the Democrats do. They deprived more than 1 million government workers from their paychecks and cut off food stamp benefits for millions and millions more Americans in need. They caused tens of thousands of federal contractors and small businesses to go unpaid. And the total effect of the damage their antics caused will take weeks and probably months to really calculate accurately, including the serious harm that they did to our economy and to people and to families. So I just want to tell the American people, you should not forget this. When we come up to midterms and other things, don't forget what they've done to our country. I also want to call for a termination to the filibuster so that this can never happen again. If we had the filibuster terminated, this would never happen again. And don't forget, we have another date coming up in the not too distant future. We can never let this happen again. And we should be able to pass great, really great legislation. So I say terminate the filibuster because, by the way, the Democrats will do it immediately if they ever assumed office, which hopefully they won't. Today, we had the highest stock market price ever in all of the different markets. We set a record. It's the 48th time in the 9 months that I've been in office that we had this record set. So think of that, 48 times. We had a record set, but today is the highest of them all. We're going to break new grounds. Nobody would have thought. I have with us not only the great political leaders, but the great business leaders of our country. They're standing right behind me and right really alongside of me. And if we would have told them a year ago that we'd be having stock prices this high, none of them, in fact, I just asked them that question, none of them would have believed it. And that inures to jobs and, very importantly, to 401ks, which have also set a record today, a record high for the people that have 401ks. And also, I want to thank Walmart because they came up with a fantastic study. It was the cost of Thanksgiving coming up and the cost of Thanksgiving from a year ago under Sleepy Joe Biden, and we're 25% lower this year than we were a year ago. And it's a very inclusive report. So I want to thank Walmart. They've done it for many years, but we believe in that. We believe in that company. I want to also thank the 8 Senate Democrats who finally did the right thing in voting to end this craziness, this madness. But unfortunately, the vast majority of congressional Democrats were happy for millions of Americans to suffer. They really did suffer too. And the Democrats admitted, they said, well, no, we finally have a point. Even though people have to suffer, we finally have a point. And that didn't work out too well for them. But they really went out. They could appease the fringe benefits of their far left base, but that didn't work out because now their far left base is angrier than ever before. We actually elected a mayor of New York City who happens to be a communist. When was that going to happen?
Well, Donnie.
I said all the time during my campaign, we will never be a socialist country, and that's right. We turned out to have a communist in New York City.
Yeah, Madani.
If you look at his views, those are the views of a communist, not a socialist.
Yeah, ain't gonna happen.
So this is no way to run a country. I hope we can all agree that the government should never be shut down again, end the filibuster, terminate the filibuster. It'll never happen again. So with my signature, the federal government will now resume normal operations, and my administration and our partners in Congress will continue our work to lower the cost of living, restore public safety, grow our economy, and make America affordable again for all Americans. Again, costs are way down. Energy is way down. Gasoline is at $2.50 a gallon versus $4.70 for the Democrats. And we think we're going to hit pretty close to $2 a gallon. That's like a really massive tax cut. It's the equivalent of that. And speaking of tax cuts, our great, big, beautiful bill is giving everybody in our economy, middle income workers, low income, everybody, the biggest tax cut in the history of our country. And it's no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security, and very importantly, no tax on overtime. You work overtime, there's no tax. That's among the things that add up to the biggest tax cut in history. One other thing, you hear about rich people with deductions. Well, when you buy your car and you borrow money, you're allowed to now deduct the interest on that loan. So you can take that interest deduction and what you can take is that interest payment and deduct it for income tax purposes. That's a tremendous tax cut right there. But it all includes fixing the healthcare system that Democrats broke with the disaster known as Obamacare. Obamacare was a disaster from day one. It's done nothing but go up. And if you remember President Barack Hussein Obama, when he came up with this crazy idea, he said, everything's going to be great. Rates are going to go down. Payments are going to go down. Everything's going to go down. It went the exact opposite with the biggest increase of healthcare in any country. It's a disaster. And I'm calling today for insurance companies not to be paid, but for the money, this massive amount of money, to be paid directly to the people of our country so that they can buy their own health care, which will be far better and far less expensive than the disaster known as Obamacare. And I've had, I think, great support. I've even had Democrat support. So we want the money that would be going to the insurance company, which is hundreds of billions of dollars. You know, their stock prices have gone up by 1,000% in many cases, 1,000% over a short period of time, because our country stupidly pays them so much money with this Obamacare scandal. So I want the money to go directly to you, the people. And you go out and you'll buy your own health insurance and you'll negotiate different plans and you'll get much better insurance and you will be an entrepreneur for yourself. So I'm always willing to work with anyone, including the other party. We'll work on something having to do with healthcare. We can do a lot better. We can do great. So much money is involved, and we're willing to pay so much money to the people. So we're going to pay a lot of money to the people. They're going to go out and buy their own healthcare, and we're going to forget this Obamacare madness. So with all of that, I just want to tell you the country has never been in better shape. We went through this short-term disaster with the Democrats because they thought it would be good politically. And it's an honor now to sign this incredible bill and get our country working again. Thank you.
Well, well, I think what just happened there was, he actually signed it to get rid of the filibuster too, because he does not want to see another thing like this happen again. So he signed it, and now there ain't gonna be no more. There ain't gonna be no more filibuster no more, because you know how we had to shut down and stuff, and the government shut down. President Donald Trump does not want to see that happen again, so he signed it, and no more filibuster. He just got rid of the filibuster, so that way there ain't gonna be no more. So yeah, I mean that wasn't live. I mean that was actually a replay and stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna go and eat my dinner. I'm gonna have some pizza and stuff, and I will be on at 6:30 with Annalisa. But I just wanted to show everybody, I just wanted to show everybody, my streaming policy and how that's going to work too. So I just want to say, take care, everyone. I'll see you guys tonight at 6:30 to 9. James, I'll see you on tonight at 6:30 to 9. And if you want to talk about stuff, go right ahead. Tonight we'll talk about stuff. Okay, I know you want to. I know. The low income per 2009. The low income per 2009 gets any health insurance at all, but because of how expensive insurance plans are now, yeah. Well, I mean, you're right about that. Okay, so you're right about that. So, and if you want to talk about that tonight, you can, and so that way. But again, I had to put my policy up there so that way it's covering. That way, because this is what my show is about. My show is about people having a voice, and I honestly really want that. You know what I'm saying? People to have a voice. I'll read my policy out here again one more time before I leave. Let me see here. Let's see, I'll read it out again. I'll read the policy out again. Live stream policy. 1, no profanity or slur and no swearing, slur, or offensive languages of any kind. Let everyone speak. Do not interrupt. Everyone get their turn. Respect all options. Disagree respectfully. Debate the issues, not the people. No personal attacks. Requesting sources and is allowed. So that is allowed. Abuse and consequences. First comment removed plus warning. Second one, 1 week timeout. Third, 1 month timeout. Fourth, permanent ban. Treat immediate ban. No fake accounts. So this is what my show is about. So we want to debate the issues, not the people. No personal attacks on anybody. You know what I'm saying? If you disagree, okay, you want to debate it, that's fine. I mean, but we want everything to be debated and respectfully. So I'm gonna send everybody this so that way they know. But anyways, take care. Have a great night. I'll see you guys out. This is Dave Mead for EVRY Media News. I will be back on at 6:30 tonight, 6:30 to 9, with Annalisa and James Kilgus tonight. So take care, everybody. Have a great one.